I have a terrific pork chop recipe for you today. It's my pork chops with apples and prosciutto in a cream sauce. And you guys, these are so delicious. I will have all of your ingredients listed below. And trust me, your family is going to love this recipe. Anyway, let's get started. So first, I soak my pork chops in some vinegar and to kill as much enzymes as I can. And next, I take them out, I pat them dry, and I'm adding in the following seasonings: salt, pepper, granulated garlic, smoked paprika, creole seasoning. And you know, we eat both sides, so we're gonna have to season both sides. And so that's what I'm doing, is patting it in. So next in this pan, I have some EZOO. I've just added in a little bit of butter, and now I'm adding in the prosciutto. And so I'm frying the prosciutto until it gets, crispy. And then I'm going to take it out and I'm going to chop it up. Once it cools down and dries, I'm going to chop it up. So in that same very oil, I've added in the pork chops. And so now I'm going to, just let them get a little color on both sides. These are some very thin pork chops. So it's not going to take hardly a second for them to get brown on both sides. And I got thinner pork chops because I wanted them to cook fast. So anyway, you can definitely get a thicker pork chop than what I have. So next I have some apples here. I have some medium apples, and I am actually using Pink Lady because that is my girl, is Pink Lady apples. I love the fact that they're bitter and a little sweet. So anyway, I'm just showing you how I'm cutting these apples. You can slice them just like that and put them in there if you want a little bit larger apple, but I'm actually dicing or chopping up the apples into, a smaller bite-sized piece. So in my pan, I have added in some, with the same oil, I took a little bit out and I've added in the onions. I've added in the thyme. Now I'm adding in the apples, and I'm going to saute this. And it also is some apple juice in there. That's why it's so much fluid in there. And I'm going to cook that for a little bit. And then I'm adding in the heavy whipping cream. To that, I've added in a little bit more creole seasoning, some salt, some pepper, and of course, as always, some granulated garlic. That ain't never coming out of my life. I can tell you that right now. It is never going away. So I've added in a little bit of salt. You might want to taste just to make sure it tastes decent, but I wouldn't, it's not going to taste like too much of anything right now. It may have a little bit more apple taste. But once you put the pork chops in and all of that simmers together, it is going to come together and just be the most wonderful bite. You're not going to believe how delicious these pork chops are. So I've added them back in the pan, and I've added all the juices that came off of the pork chops in. I'm going to cover them. I'm going to let them simmer until they are fork tender. And after halfway through, I add in the prosciutto because I still wanted to have a little bit of crunch, but I'm going to leave some of the prosciutto actually out just so I can top it. So now everything is done. So I'm going to plate it up for you guys. If you have not given your girl a thumbs up, you should have gave me that a long time ago. Please get your finger up there and hit that button. Anyway, here you go. Here are your pork chops. Here's this wonderful cream sauce I was telling you guys about. This dish is awesome. I'm going to garnish it with the prosciutto, a little bit of chives, and some parsley. And look how beautiful it is. You guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. And as always, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Don't forget to click thumbs up and subscribe so that you can get all of my new videos. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.